We're out here outside of Paul's Photo and we're testing this, the Nikon RED Komodo X Z Mount. Do adapted lenses work better? Do native lenses work better with the new Z Mount autofocus system? Is it true? All things that glitter are gold? Let's find out. So we have the camera, but what are the lens choices? A 50 1.2 Nikon, 24-70 G Master, and 24-70 Nikon. What works well, the native or an adapted lens? We'll find out.
All right, this is a little different of a setting. We are in Paul's Photo Torrance, and we're testing the Nikon RED Z Mount with a Nikon native lens. It's a 50 mil. We're at f2.2, and we're seeing if the autofocus update is good and how it tracks. So right now the sensitivity settings are at -1 for speed and 5 for sensitivity. And we're just seeing if it tracks. So we are maxed out. Face detection, speed is on 5, tracking sensitivity is on 5. And it looks like, I don't know, this one could be a little hunty. Hop in, out, and let's walk up quickly. Bad. So tracking out of frame, through the side, back in frame, out, and back in. Testing this guy. All right, so we have speed sensitivity to 2, and we have speed to 2, we have AF sensitivity to 5. So 5 seems to be good in terms of tracking. Let's see if it still is hunty. That's not bad. All right, it's over here. A little hunty. Not on Tuesdays. Oh, not bad. All right, so ISO subject walking in and out of frame. Let's walk all the way out and let's see if it'll track back in. So it's a 50 mil, so it's essentially a 75 2.2 native Nikon lens. I have to get the security camera footage. This probably looks really awkward just walking back and forth in circles in the store. All right, so we have a Tamron E-mount lens adapted to it now with the Megadap E-mount adapter, the Nikon Z Mount 2E, and we are at 35 mil. Get out of frame. So autofocus speed's at 2, sensitivity is at 5, and we'll see if it picks up. And get out of frame. Back in frame, out of frame, and back in frame. Peekaboo. Let's see, this one. Not bad. So let's go.
Price of a used car. Price of a used 3,000, 6,000. I don't know what kind of new car you're buying.
We have the Sony 24-70. So this is a 35 to 100 or something like that. So we're at 24. So basically it's a 35 2.8, and we're checking the adapted focus on it. So same settings. So speed is at 2, sensitivity is at 5. jumpy. Kind of get lost in that one, huh? It's catching the box, right? All right, let's move. Oh, I think I know why. Oh, you're good. Yeah, go on through. All right, so I think it's catching because the regular AF box is over here on the right. So let's move the AF box center. So now when it loses focus, nope. There we go. So when it loses focus, it should focus center. I guess that's like a little. So we'll walk across, and then we'll walk forward and see if it grabs. A little late. Let's change the speed to. Let's change the speed to 1. So this 1 was the same on the EF, so maybe the speed is a bit too fast because it's so sensitive. I don't know if that actually makes sense, but. Corners. All right, let's move this to 70. We'll probably need to reframe. All right, so there's just a bunch of stuff in the way. No idea if this is focusing. We'll check it. We'll go out of frame. We'll go in, out, go around, go back here, and then we'll go. Maybe. So we have the native Z Mount 24 to 70. We're at 24, so essentially 35 to 8. And same settings, so sensitivity at 5, speed at 2. And I think this is definitely more snappy than the E mount. Yeah, that's the thing. If someone else walks in, I think it'll. Yeah, right? Yeah, it'll go to the. It goes right back to me, which previous model doesn't do it. So you want to walk it? Can you walk in again? Can you walk like right in front? So the only other setting. Let's stand. What if we stand even?
Right. Yeah.
So there is one setting here. Let's take a look. Where is it? Yeah. Focus. So there's face detect, there's last found, and then revert to box. So if we go,
Interesting. Yep.
let's go furthest. So
Right. So it should stay on you if I walk in front. If you're
Yeah.
behind.
So we'll go furthest found. So let's test this. So if I just stand here, we'll have walk in front, and let's see.
Still on you.
Yeah. So I think creative choices in the setting. It's where do we go?
No matter
Right?
where I
And so
cross,
then
it stayed on you.
so then if I go here and you go farther? Yeah.
No, still on you.
Still there you go. Yeah, so I think there's like a border like right here.
Well,
I think yes.
also on percentage of size.
Yeah.
So if I stay like more like 20%,
Yeah.
then it'll stay on me even though I'm furthest bound.
Yeah.
If I drop further back,
Right?
too small in the frame,
Yeah, it'll make
it'll prioritize on you because you're bigger.
yeah, it'll make that call, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think just for the autofocus update, like right here, whether it's regardless of the setting, regardless of the setting, this is kind of where it has a gray area of like picking,
Well, I'm sure the autofocus readout is not full frame anymore.
right? So yeah, it's definitely
So like
smaller.
you're saying, it's as
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Which edge to edge, I think that's the biggest difference between this one and like all your other autofocus things. But it's pretty damn good. Let's go to 70 and reframe. All right, so now we are at 70 mil native lens. Is my box? Is my box? Let me adjust the box. Where's the box?
Still staying on that monitor. It likes the contrast over there.
I think it does. It's like just the light, right? It's probably messing with the light. All right, so backlit, right? So big, yeah, big backlight. I got some issues. All right, let's do. All right, let's see if we maybe not backlight against the wall. It's at yeah. Okay, so this is the native. I mean, let's do another test. Let's see. Yeah, so I think there's there's a lot of stuff in frame. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead.
If you slow your transition down, I'm curious if it will keep going.
Let's see if it'll do. So we'll switch the speed to 4. Let's see if it'll track. Nope, I think we're still lost. Yeah, still lost in the sauce. So let's go. So I think speed needs to stay at 2. Let's go to sensitivity to 3. Was it 5? So it was maxed out at 5. So right? So I guess backlit, all this stuff in frame. It doesn't really matter what setting. I think it just struggles with a lot of this. Yeah.
Once you get into that bigger than like 20%, that's no problem.
Nothing, right? Yeah, so I think it just struggles a bit there. So it doesn't know where I'm at now. Right here. Yeah, so we are. How far are we? $10? Like 30 feet?
There's 10, 20.
20 feet? So we're 20 feet away, but there's a lot of obstructions in the frame. Let's switch to the let's switch to the E mount and see if it struggles with the same issue at 70. Likely so, but might as well test it because I think this is where we lose a bit of the focus. All right, so we're at 50, so what, 75? It's still struggling, so we're backlit. We got backlit window here. There's glass, all this stuff. It kind of just loses me, right?
Once you get your head size,
Yes.
bigger, quarter size.
Yeah, so we're about a quarter size of the frame. We're about, what, 12 feet, 8 feet away? Yeah, no issues here. So then we'll adjust, we'll adjust to 70. So I think, what, 12 feet? I mean, 12 feet talking head, like, you could do this all day.
Right, yeah.
Like, no worries. It's just how tacky is if you just stick it on a dot and have it focus.
About 2 steps back is where it starts to struggle.
Yeah, I mean, use case wise, right? Like, I mean,
I think that's head size
yeah.
in frame.
All right. All right, so we'll go back to 70 mil. 70 mil Sony. Same struggles. So not extreme, but a pretty significant backlit situation. So we're here at 12, back at 12 feet. There's no issue here. Native or E mount adapted. It's when we get to here. You making funny videos, Pete? You got the peanut gallery in the back. Shout out to Pete over at Paul's Photo. If you see him in here, please avoid him at all costs. You'll know who he is. He's got a name tag that says Pete. All right, can we go to 50 and see if it does the same thing? So we'll go to, 50. Yeah, 50 adapted. I think 50 adapted or native the same. We'll get out. We'll come back in. And then it's just out here. So we are quite a bit of ways. And okay, we are at 70 at F20 or F20. So we don't have an ND on here. So we are adapted here. We'll walk into frame. See, is it picking me up? I think it's probably pretty good. So we'll walk out of frame. Then we'll walk back in. 70 adapted. And I think what we found out is regardless of the native or adapted lens, the focus sensitivity and behaviors are essentially the same. So we are like 25 yards away, 30 yards away, against this wall, white wall, just completely isolated subject, nothing else in frame. And we'll just walk back and forth. We'll walk into camera. That's it. All right, here we go. So 50 mil, same lens. I'm gonna check. So the other one was a white background, nothing there. Let's go ahead and take a look to see if any of these plants or this walking path messes anything up. So kind of zigzag through here and see if it focuses. Not bad. Let's try one more a little bit quicker. So we'll go through here, jump, tracking. RED Komodo X, Nikon Z Mount. Not bad.
So what have we learned? Well, the autofocus is improved. And while there are certain challenges in different shooting situations, it's better, much better. And whether you're a native user or an adapted lens user, the autofocus works and its efficiency is the same. So I guess it's true. Guess all that glitters is gold.